Ready, and it's rolling. Okay, how's everybody doing? First of all, my name is Luis Tovar. You can call me Luis, Lou Dog, whatever you call me. Anyways, I'm here to introduce you to Cyrus. Cyrus is my really good friend, and we're gonna be doing a workout together. Now, let me explain certain things. I used to do like TV before, and then I don't know, through the years I lost it. I stopped talking to the camera and everything, so I get like a little up and down in the way I speak to you guys, so sometimes I forget to breathe and I'm like so he's gonna help me with it because he's so relaxed. Look at him, he is so relaxed. Yes. And then I also tend to speak really fast, and I start like mumbling words, so he's gonna guide me through the things, and I'm gonna have to start slowing down more clear. My YouTube channel, this is the very first episode that we're gonna do, and hopefully it will be building into more and more things. It's gonna be from sports, travel, and art especially. I'm an artist, so. And I'm gonna be introducing you guys to a lot of what's out there in the world, a lot of talented people, like Cyrus right here. I'm going to work out with him. He's gonna introduce me to a type of workout that he does. I'm going to challenge myself, and then he's gonna help me with it. There's certain things that I have. I have a bad knee, and I have a bad back too. But I also need to learn how to diet. Do you diet?
Yeah, I diet pretty well.
I have like this much fat and all around, and part of it is like, you ever heard of the 3 T's? No? It's
No.
Tacos, tortillas, tamales.
Oh man, I thought tequila was
Yeah,
good.
tequila too, yeah. The thing is that I need to maybe like diet also. I need to stop drinking maybe for a while, not completely, or moderate it, slow it down.
It's all about moderation. The reason why sometimes I say I diet and people misunderstand and think that I eat chicken and broccoli all the time, it's not always like that. So a lot of times I just count my calories, make sure I hit my protein, and then I make sure that I stay active, and the rest takes care of itself.
So I'm really excited to show you guys a certain style. Obviously, this is the first vlog, so bear with me, and then as I get used to it, and then let's go roll with this guy, and we get to know him, and subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of stuff, a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of works that are really intense, and he does work out with a lot of other people that have other channels, and they work out and they have a lot of muscle. So in the near future you're gonna see me, and this is gonna start getting bulkier and bulkier, and like no more tacos, tortillas, tamales, and tequila. So
Yeah,
that's four T's.
So the channel Sports Side, appreciate him having me on his first episode. If I can help him with some YouTube stuff, I'd be glad to help. But I will say someday, hopefully, I plan to get sponsored by Bang Energy, because that's what's gonna keep me up during this workout. Now the great thing about like these parks is like they'll always have information. If you see right there, that blue thing that I'm pointing at, all of them come at a different difficulty level. So depending on who you are, you really want to evaluate and be self-aware just what your capabilities are.
Can I even reach to this thing?
There you go. Yeesh. All you're doing is you're grabbing the pull-up bar, pulling yourself up so fast, explosively, and as you're doing that, you're letting your fingers turn, but not grabbing it, because then that's just going to slow down your momentum. And turn, and then as soon as you find yourself here, all you got to do is like you're picturing pressing yourself out of a pool.
Okay, mad respect for people that like you that can do that shit. Obviously it's a work in progress for any of you guys that know how to do this. Awesome. If you can't, just know that it takes patience, takes time. It's a slow cooking process, so just keep at it. Okay, so I get closer with this.
Wider.
Or wider?
Yeah.
What else?
And then now bring your elbows up, so come all the way up. How you really want to line up is you want this area to be lined up right here.
Holy shit. Okay, so, and then I'll just bring myself up?
Yeah. There you go, like that.
Like that.
Yep. I slide back like this. It's lined up, and then yeah, I got 3 there.
It's a work in progress. Tomorrow I'm gonna be really sore, and obviously after this workout I'm gonna be really hungry. Now let me ask you something. What do you suggest? I mean, just I know everybody eats differently, and depending on your body, depending on what you like. After this workout, what would you eat?
What I would usually eat if it was for me, it would be because I'm trying to make sure that I'm gaining muscle, especially if I'm like working out and trying to keep the body fat low. So I have to make sure that I actually eat carbs. Unlike what a lot of people will tell you, carbs are actually good for you. It's your body's #1 source of energy. So I tend to have carbs, but also I'm trying to keep the fat pretty low in terms of how much I eat. So just because you can carb up doesn't mean you can have all the pizza you want, because there's a lot of fat with that.
One more time.
Survived. Finally put my shirt back on. Thank God, right? Just gotta do a lot more work before I can take my shirt off again.
Well, this guy make me look so bad. You see all my fat jiggling somewhere in there. I'm sure you can see that footage and be like, Jesus Christ, Lewis. But anyway, it's been a really fun first vlog. A lot to do, obviously, a lot to work on, a lot to learn how to shoot, and then also learn from people like Cyrus that are so like deeply motivated, and that people like him have so much to give to others, and he himself keeps learning, just like me, just like you. You know what I mean? There's also always a learning process, learning curve. Now let me ask you something, Cyrus. What's before we recap this whole thing? How do you say motivated? What's inside that just keeps you going?
Motivation is much like a shower, is needed daily. You know, it helps you a lot, but is that you need to have daily motivation. And motivation is good, but the more important thing that will get you where you need to be is discipline. Like I always say, motivation will get you from the starting line, but discipline will get you to the finish line. I used to rely on motivation, and then eventually as I kept doing things, I was like, I'm not as inspired anymore. And what started happening is like, I was like, oh, I'm not motivated enough. But then when I started thought to myself, everything I've ever achieved well is because I applied discipline to it. Discipline is very reliable. Motivation is very fleeting. Motivation is helpful because it'll help you also instill the discipline that you need, but discipline is what you need. Motivation will get you started. This is what I want to do. I'm very motivated by it. And then I ask myself, okay, what are the disciplinary guidelines I've set for myself to actually follow through on it? And if there's none, then I don't expect to achieve it. But if there's some, then, you know, then that's at least a start.
So you guys, there it is. I mean, there's it's definitely motivational of the motivational context that he just mentioned. So, you know, apply some of that at home on your own. You know, learn that every day it's a motivation, and it's really good to be alive. Also, one more time, Cyrus, your channel, your YouTube channel.
My channel is SportsSci, and I do a lot of stuff that I try to relate sports to fitness, because I'm an athletic trainer and I used to work with professional athletes. So I'm trying to help a lot of people out there, and also I'm trying to learn from people like Louis to get a little more cinematic and understand filmmaking a little bit better, so that I can present content like he plans to show you guys. So definitely check out my channel, SportsSci, and don't forget to subscribe here to Louis' channel.
Oh yeah, click on that like button and then also subscribe. See you guys. Thank you.